Hey everyone, welcome back to another Jujutsu Kaisen interaction. Last time we hopped right into the calling games, got sky dropped, and then spawn camped by these idiots who like their hair transforms into vehicles or something. Like one guy was a helicopter and his wife was a jet plane. Father. Yuji took them out. And then he found this guy who was with him in high school, who said, "Oh yeah, I'll lead you to Higurama." And at the same time, Megumi saw this woman called Rei, who also said she lead you to Higurama, but each of them said a different location. So either one of them is lying, or they're both lying. My bet is on both of them lying, that they're trying to set some kind of trap. So yeah, let's get right into it. In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict. That is insane. That is a genuinely insane statistic right here. That doesn't make any sense. How could 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict? That just sounds like corruption. I don't know if that's a real statistic, but like, I hope not. Yeah, but he could have been framed. Like just because he possessed the murder weapon doesn't mean he's the one that did it. He could have been framed for it. Yeah. See, that's the suspicious part. Is him saying I picked it up. Why would he pick up the murder weapon? He's planning to turn it into the police later. No, that's tampering with the crime scene. You're supposed to leave everything where it is. You can't just pick up evidence and then submit it to the police. That's tampering with the crime scene, even if you have good intentions. Well, I mean, at least they provided him groceries, right? They didn't just let him have nothing. At the very least, I know he should be paid more than that. I'm just saying, like, they collected. Okay, that's not acceptable. Right? I was willing to defend it to an extent by saying, at least they provided him with the groceries so that he doesn't starve. They charge him rent at his workplace. I mean, he's working there. Why would he? What? Okay. Yeah, that's just not acceptable. That's insane. What? Oh, come on. That's such ridiculous rules. Yeah, you think? You think it's shady? I believe he's innocent, based on everything you mentioned here. I do actually believe he's innocent. I just think it's stupid to pick up evidence, even if you plan to give it to the police. Picking up evidence is tampering with the crime scene, so don't do that. So this is Higuruma. Oh, I thought that was happening in like real time. But it's good. Like he's a good guy, from what I can tell, right? He's specifically going out of his way, taking cases that are like basically impossible to win because he's trying to defend the people who are innocent, even if there is overwhelming evidence against them. And that's good. It's good that he's taking losing cases and standing up for what he believes in. Hopefully, that part of him is still there, and he still behaves the same way after getting his, after awakening his techniques, because we need the help right now. Right, we already saw Kashimo is a psychopath, so he's not willing to help. So at the very least, this guy can be willing to help. Oh, wow, they did it. They actually did get him the innocent verdict. What do you mean not yet? Oh, yeah, of course. Is that... Yeah, I mean, this is literally like... This is literally like a mirror of the real world. This happens all the time where like every time, yeah, the way the public reacts is never really good to this kind of stuff. Whether it's someone who gets wrongfully accused and everybody's saying he deserves to die, or somebody is found innocent and they start saying stuff like, you know, even murderers go free and blah 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 and stuff like that happens very well too. We see it all the time.
あとは遺体から想定した犯行時刻にコンビニの防犯カメラに大江さんが映ってるのが大きかった。
Oh, that's huge. Wait, that's an alibi. That's an alibi right there. He's free. Like there's no way anybody can argue that. He was in a convenience store. He was seen on a convenience store camera at the same time the murder was committed. That means he has an airtight alibi. There is no possible way he could have done it. People need to accept that. Like it's an airtight alibi. Yeah, but I understand there's still a second trial, but they have an airtight alibi. They should be able, like if the law system, now I'm saying jokes. If the justice system works as intended, he should be innocent. He should be found innocent because he has an airtight alibi. Guilty. Even though he had an alibi. It doesn't make any sense. How can he be charged guilty when he has an airtight alibi? It's ridiculous. But what about the alibi? What do you mean? You can't just overturn the... What about the alibi? You can't just ignore the alibi. This has me so angry. It's not even a real scenario, but it has me so angry because I know it happens. It happens all the time. Oh, was this his turning point? Was this his breaking point? Was this the moment he decided to like take justice into his own hands, essentially, where like he was done with being a lawyer? Oh, is that his curse technique? Oh, so he already had his curse technique before this. It wasn't something that he awakened. It wasn't something that he awakened after this trial. He already had his curse technique from before. Oh, he used his curse. Wait, that's okay. That actually looks really cool. So he has like the Libra thing with the scales as his maybe a Shikigami. So his curse technique definitely has something to do with like justice or balance of some kind based on what it looks like. And he forced a retrial with it. Okay, so Ray was lying. Who is this? Is this just a flashback episode? Oh, that's the guy, the guy who's with Yuji right now. The high school student who's with Yuji right now. Yeah, assuming he's telling the truth though. Assuming he's telling the truth. Oh, that's okay. I thought this is where Yuji was. I'm like, wait. Also, why is he wearing a dress made of paper? It's been so long since I've seen this dog. But no, seriously, why was he wearing a dress made of paper? Okay, so is Higuruma, killing himself, or why is he just sitting in a battle with his clothes on? That's no, because then your clothes are gonna be wet and drippy and it's gonna feel gross. Okay, so it actually is where Higuro was. So the Rin Amaya wasn't blind. 5,000 an hour? I know it's in yen, but that's still okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Wait, I just realized, are those receipts? Those receipts? I'm so confused by this guy's ability. Assuming it's an ability, I mean his outfit. Okay, so this guy is an ancient sorcerer. Yep, so he is an ancient sorcerer. God, I can't get over his outfit. So why? Why does he refuse? I see. Okay, there's a lot of information here, but basically, because Higuruma is so fed up with like the corrupt justice system, that in Japan, that he sees the culling games as a way to essentially dish out justice without having to go through a trial, right? Because if someone breaks a rule, they are immediately punished. They are like immediately punished via like the whole like heavenly pact, curse, whatever system, right? So it's not like there's a person who's overseeing it. It's just something that naturally happens, that they will get punished for breaking a rule, which is the opposite of what he's seen in the justice system, where so many people who commit crimes get away with it while others who are innocent are wrongfully accused. And so he wants to keep the culling game active because he wants to see how things play out when you don't have an arbiter, when things are just enforced according to the rules. Do you really want to fight him right now? Yeah, exactly. I don't think Yuji's on that level. Domain expansion already? There's no way this guy's starting with a domain expansion. He wasted no time. He didn't even try to like fight or anything. He just immediately goes into domain expansion. And also, isn't Yuji just like straight up dead here? Like, technically speaking, I don't think Yuji ever learned how to counter a domain expansion. Like, he doesn't have his own domain. He never learned how to create a simple domain. So he's just like, he's guaranteed to get hit by any attack, by every attack this guy throws out. Am I misunderstanding something? Like, I don't see how Yuji could fight against domain expansion when he never learned how to do that. Unless somebody else shows up. Or maybe it might be a case like when Mahito did his domain expansion and Sukuna got upset that Mahito touched his soul. Something along those lines. I'm confused. I'm not really understanding what they're saying here. What is this about the bomb? Like, why would he drop a bomb on the culling game? That's what I don't understand. Like, I'm confused. I don't understand what Reggie was saying there. He was saying like the game's continuation is a cover-up, and his actual goal is that once everything is concluded, like once all like the weak players are dead, he's gonna drop a bomb. Why? You know, like, if he's gonna drop a bomb, why wouldn't he do that from the start? Why would he wait for all the weak players to die and then drop a bomb on the strong ones? Like, this is not making sense to me. I don't understand that. Unless it's a figurative bomb, maybe it's not literally a bomb that he's dropping, it might be something figurative. I am confused. I genuinely don't understand what the plan is here.